That's right, Rich Swan. This is total nonstop impact talk for Impact fans. Right here on the YouTube and the Twitch. I am Jay Bone. To my left, your right, Mr. Bill is home from the road. How you doing?
Doing good, Jay Bone. Doing good. I'm right now. I got the YouTube on. It looks like it's stuck at the number 2 right now. So we'll see when it begins. I don't know if that means it's a shortened BTI or not today. But this is still the figuring out process of this new reaction non-co-stream show.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. It's trying to, because the
new timer that just was started at 48 seconds. So we'll see if it goes right on.
Yeah, mine's at 35 right now. So is this live? Well, it says premiere, so
yeah.
So yeah, it's just a matter of trying to figure out what lines up with what, and so we're gonna hope that this works, because we noticed that the Facebook one was already live, so I don't know. This whole week is just kind of wonky, so we'll see what happens. But thanks for joining us. We know it's not the... Oh my God, it's Joe Doring. Joe Doring just joined us.
Hello.
Joey, you scared me. Oh, hi, Bill.
Yes, where'd he go?
Oh my God. Got kitties everywhere.
It's better than Joe Doring behind you.
Oh my God. No, I got this gentleman over here.
All right, we are BTI's live.
It is.
On the YouTube. Already been on the Facebook and the cable TV outlets. It's been already going on.
Everybody looking fabulous on here.
The shows the pros watch. There you go.
Yes, that's right. Oh my God, she's mean, she's green, she's an interviewing machine.
Settle down, J-Bud.
That's amazing. Love it. Well, they're certainly excited about Christian Cage being back.
Oh yeah.
Why
I'm
can't
excited,
everybody?
J-Bud. Are you excited?
Well, yeah. I was a little confused.
J-Bud's confused? You mean
confused?
You mean you saw that and we're just wondering one simple question, but it's missing because I can't find it in this new setup. It's way too low in the pecking order. It should be up at the top.
Oh, it's done. It's
I'm trying to figure out how everything's organized here. Is it by letters? Is it by...
No, I think it was kind of by time.
All right, so we're all now...
Which one's Jay?
There you go. I tell you...
Okay, Boomer.
Oreo's pretty excited. That one too. Oreo's pretty excited about this whole end of the week here. You know, we got the Go Home Impact Wrestling coming up in a little bit. They're doing highlights right now of the Kenny Omega Christian.
That's interesting.
match.
Is this the first time they've replayed in its kind of entirety a match on AEW television on BTI?
Well, it's going to be like the last, I'm guessing, half-ish.
But like, did they do this with like the Good Brothers with the tag titles last week? I don't think they did. Unless I missed it.
I wasn't.
Remember, I missed
week,
BTI last week. I missed BTI last week.
Yeah, so I don't know. I tell you, I thought Christian was going to win. Because I'm like, why the hell would they do him dirty and have him lose twice? You know? I mean, he's just trying to think realistically. And
now, when you say do him dirty, because you're already assuming he's going to lose against Kenny later, or he already lost?
I'm thinking he's not going to win at All Out.
Okay.
Well, at this point, with all these little things going on and knowing how bad the Elite is lately, I don't even know if Christian's going to make it to All Out. Oh my God, my cat. Are you okay, Oreo? Jiminy
We got
Christmas.
kitty drama.
Oh, she's always so much drama. My God. I'm sitting there
The Matthew Raywalt of Smashers Podcast is your cat.
I'm trying to pet her and keep her settled down so that she just sits nice, and then she grabs me and then slides off the tower here.
Did you just notice that? I don't think that was on the TNT feed. Are we selling Jericho stuff on Impact Television right now?
Hell yeah, we are.
Because that wasn't TNT's. That was Impact putting that on, right? Or was that from TNT?
TNT had that on there.
That was on there during the TNT show?
Oh, yeah, because he's got a book coming out.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't sure if that was from their feed or if Impact specifically put that on there. Oh, there's Slowpoke loves him some Joe Doring in the background. We got Joe Doring in the main event tonight, don't we, J-Bone?
I don't know where it's placed.
Should be the main event. It was the main event of the tapings that night.
Well, I know Christian's showing up, so I don't have a clue what
I would think
on.
Christian opens the show. That's just my belief.
I mean, this is
your
new
world champion. I would think he opens.
I mean, this is going to be very interesting because I know.
There you go, Slowpoke. He's with all of us here. Quick in and out today, but my hatred towards the spoilers out there are driving me nuts. I agree, Slowpoke. And what happened with these dirt sheets that we're not supposed to, like, you got to click on stuff for spoilers, but they're talking about Impact signings that are spoilers? If they haven't showed up on TV yet, you can't announce a signing as a you have to say it's a spoiler if they haven't shown up.
Well, I mean, if it's someone from the indies, I guess it's not that big a deal. It's more it's more if it's someone coming out of a bigger place like up north,
I don't know. I think we're squabbling there. You're just saying if it seems more important, we'll give them a pass. Like, there's no pass given. I say it's all of them. Anybody that shows up. If it's a spoiler, it's a spoiler.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's debuts and then there's signings. I don't know really what's.
But that thing, if you're saying it's a signing of someone that's shown on TV, I'm fine with that. You're like, okay, this guy showed up last week and he signed to a deal. All power to you. If you're talking to someone that's signed that isn't even there, and Impact hasn't announced it, then that's not journalism in my mind. Because I think, like, I could have left the tapings and said the same thing with a reasonable degree of certainty that this guy signed, but why do that? These dirt sheets are just trying to get themselves over, J-Bone.
Right.
And that's not a personal attack on any specific dirt sheet because multiple did it.
Oh,
it isn't just one. And most of the big guys did it. I'm talking Wrestling Inc., Fightful.
Did you notice a certain journalist at the tapings?
I didn't notice any journalists at the tapings.
Really?
Remember, like the one that was seen at Slammiversary was just there for Slammiversary and left the next. Like, he wasn't at any tapings. He was just there for the pay-per-view.
This is so funny. The freaking outfits that the Young Bucks are wearing lately. It's just absolutely hilarious. I love the Young Bucks. I really do. I love what they're doing as heels now. They're so over the top, and I pop for it. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God.
Is anybody, I'm trying to look at this. Who's watching this on the YouTube? Well, you are, J-Bone.
Yeah.
Like, people that are highlighted, why are they highlighted in the chat on there?
Because those are members that are donating in the chat.
So they donated during the chat?
Yes.
Okay, because I see one that says $5, but then the other ones don't say anything. That means they donated earlier, I assume?
Right. Or they just signed up, maybe.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if this is going to be their big thing on This Is Fantastic. I just want to know what's the dealio.
Yeah. So, and for those of you who don't know, in the chat on YouTube, similar to Twitch, we now have the super stickers and the super chat if you want to tip one of your favorite podcasts. All sorts of stuff going on. In fact, let me quick look this up.
All right, while you would look that up, J-Bone, I'm just going to, because I know some people are saying they're watching on Access, which is fine. We're trying to figure out the best way. So let us know in the chat your preferred way, because what we're doing today is we're doing the YouTube feed that will end and go right into the cable feed on Access TV to keep it as one show without a break. The YouTube ones would have a break in the middle. So we're trying to figure out the best way on what's going to happen.
On the Spreadshirt TNI shop, starting tomorrow, going through the weekend. So Friday through Sunday, 20% off, folks.
So that's good. So is that still part of our initial promotion, or is this a new promotion since since we started?
I readjusted some stuff, so this is a new one, because the first one was the first 2 weeks were 15% off as in a new thing. Now, for the next, starting tomorrow, across the whole weekend, you've got 20% off, and that's the mugs, the tank tops, the caps, all that stuff.
Okay. All right, here's for one of our Australian friends here, J Merrick 18. I'm in Australia, so YouTube is our only way of watching right now. Not that we're the target audience, but hey, you're our target audience, J Merrick. So that's an interesting point. So obviously that we're doing the cable feed, we're going to be ahead of you, J Merrick. So we'll see. Now, if that becomes a thing with a big audience of ours says, oh, you guys are too early for us, then maybe we line up with the later show and do, I was suggesting to J-Bone, if we go that route, we start a little early and do like a recap or watch the last match or the BTI match or something as we go into it. So maybe start 20 minutes before Impact's main show starts on YouTube. So those are kind of the options we're figuring out right now.
Yeah. Slowpoke, are you selling nip revealing shirts? Well, depending on how you
like
look
with the little
cutouts.
I
mean, not that particularly, but we do have tank tops for sale. Tank tops, and I believe
sun's out, guns out.
That's right. It's still summertime. As it starts getting a little cooler out, I'll adjust some stuff in the shop and I'll switch it over to like long sleeve shirts and sweatshirts and stuff like that. A couple months. Or in a month or so, whatever.
And for everyone in the chat right now, what are your thoughts on Christian Cage as the champion? Happy that it changed from Kenny? Did you want Kenny to keep it? Or are you still maybe upset it wasn't a Impact talent that took the title? All right, so Mir on the Access, Iceman Intel, we're up to. You're right, because we're at the last. This has to be a short episode, or there was a ton of commercials. Iceman Intel is on early right now, unless they're reformatting the show.
I mean, I really don't know how this is going to line up, because the other show is going to start in 15 minutes. I mean, so I don't know.
Oh, well, they're saying the whole show is only 15 minutes, BTI.
What?
Oh, no, are we at 15 minutes already? Yeah, we're at 15. My bad. They don't say the time until it's done. I don't know how long the time is.
I was going to say, they're doing highlights of the Battle Royal right now.
But they're saying there only has to be 15 minutes left for this to line up.
And it's not going to.
I have a worry this isn't going to line up. Especially since you did Facebook went on how much earlier than this?
Right. I'm thinking like Facebook is actually a better deal if we want it to line up more.
and Access just started the match. So I know there's probably 2 commercial breaks left. So that means we have to go to Iceman Intel in the match right after this segment, after this review part. So we'll see what happens.
It's not going to, though, because it's
so that's what we're learning. So that might be another, okay, we're not lining up with the YouTube feed on BTI. Or maybe that's it. Maybe we just cover the talking points for BTI.
Yeah.
Because we love our BTI, where we've had almost every host on the show, so we want to support them as much as we can.
Yeah,
so we got to figure out what's best for the audience too.
And it's fun to, like, I mean, you know, you take in so much wrestling, so you know by the time the next week hits, you know, what happened the week before?
You're right. I'm with you. Like, a lot of the time, everyone's like, "Oh, Bill was at the taping, so he knows everything that's going on." There's so much there. You consume so much information. You remember it as it's going on, but as it's going in, you're like, I don't remember exactly all the details.
Well, stuff isn't lined up at the tapings.
Mm-hmm.
At least that's from what I've heard.
Yes. Well, yeah, you don't see backstage promos and things like that. And sometimes they are out of order, especially with all these monthly pay-per-views. It goes back and forth. It's like match for weekly, pay-per-view, match for weekly, pay-per-view, match for weekly, pay-per-view.
Right. Yeah, that was interesting, Brian Myers winning that. That would have not been my pick. But I'm not upset about it. It was a pleasant surprise, honestly.
Yeah, it's interesting. I wonder if these are, because a lot of people like okay, you're right. That when you sign up, it says "Welcome to Impact Wrestling Insider" and highlights their name. Okay, so a lot of people are signing up tonight. That means, which is good.
Yeah, because
that's making sense.
Yeah, people are realizing that
they can't watch it anyway else.
The Twitch is right. If you don't have the channel, you got to do what you got to do. So,
all right. So we should go to Iceman Intel. But I guess here's the thing. Everybody in the chat that has issues. Yeah. Which they changed the time for. So how tight is that relationship right now with AEW?
Oh, that's tighter than tight.
They moved the time of their pay-per-view for they wouldn't interfere with Rampage on the Death Squad Friday night.
It just makes sense, you know. So you figure you got, give or take a little bit, at 3 hours, you know, less than 3 hours.
Well, no excuses. If they don't pull a good number, with all their hype for who's they say is going to show up, Impact moving their show for them. They don't get a good number. That just shows you Friday nights is a bad night.
Right.
But if you're on YouTube, no commercial, you're going right back into it.
Right. Yeah, that's smooth. Oh, that's right. They already put those on sale for the next set.
Yes. And I'm going to look right now to see what their socials are doing. Here's the question. Do we get a Bound for Glory announcement tonight?
Oh, we might. Josh trying to too sweet the crew. That's hilarious. They're like, get out of here.
Get out of here. You son of a bitch.
Thanks, Punk, for the bits. And just a reminder, folks, you can share bits. You can sub on the Twitch. If you're on YouTube, you can tip the podcast in a sticker or in the super chat, whatever. And that's going to be a work in progress. I know you can put stuff in there to see, stuff to pop up when you do tip the show. So that'll be something that we'll be working on soon. But welcome everyone. We got highlights now of the tag team Finn Juice versus Jay White and Chris Bay. Yeah, Gia just turns him down. Yeah, they have a lot of people signing up tonight.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed, which is good.
Yeah, good for them. And they got people constantly donating too. So they're making some money tonight.
Okay. So now, all right, tweet. Oh, super sticker. Look at that. Trace.
There we go. Look at that. Oops, sorry. Super sticker. Thank you for the tip, Taz. So right now, Taz Trace is in the lead with the 99 cents. Now, all this was leading into a resurgence, right?
This is leading into resurgence tomorrow night. Correct.
Yes. And Taz just beat himself with a penny.
He outdid himself. We thank you.
He did. Oh, my goodness. Totally.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting to see what happens this weekend with Impact Plus. If the special is just on Impact Plus and then a couple days later on the YouTube program, or if they come on at the same time, we'll see. That's a work in process as well. It seems like the YouTube.
Yeah. Over the top rope.
Well, Jay Merrick, Emergence is not going head to head.
No,
they changed the time. It's starting an hour early for it will end, and Rampage will start immediately after. So
yeah,
they did work that around. So that is not an issue.
So yeah, you don't have to miss nothing if you want to watch both.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to watch that's what they're doing now. They're almost working too close together. Because what's the one night of programming AEW doesn't have anything going, J-Bone?
Thursday.
Thursday, correct. They have something every other night of the week, not including weekends.
Well, they had something. They threw something in tonight.
What? What's that, J-Bone?
They actually
what
did
they do?
They threw in a special episode of it was either Dark or Elevation, one of the two.
Well, I don't like that. Was it on earlier today?
It started like an hour ago. I think it started at 6.
Okay, so maybe it started before BTI and ended before BTI.
So technically, it would have lined up with BTI on cable.
Okay.
So I mean, it's not.
I'll look further into this to see if I have issues.
I mean,
because we moved our schedule around, so
unless they were going to say something about tomorrow night, I don't know.
You're telling me the other like 4 shows they have isn't enough to talk about this?
Yeah, right. Well, and it could have been. I don't know why. I really don't.
I need some ice, man.
Right?
Yeah, this is not lining up even close, J-Bone.
No. So I don't know how
Yeah,
you
we're
want
gonna have to do something else regarding this.
What? So we got 5 minutes.
Well, they're lining up the YouTube. I see what they're doing, J-Bone. They're lining up the YouTube to go with the YouTube. So we either do that, but that's its own schedule.
So I mean, are they going to
I
connect
don't know that.
smoothly? Or
I don't know how smooth it's going to be, but this is obviously going till at least 8:10, 8:15.
yeah. Let me see if I see anything. Full episode 19 starts at 7:30. So yeah, it looks like it is going to line up.
That's what it seems like.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what we do. Like we just follow the YouTube the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, as long as they keep it like smooth, that works for me.
But see, the social medias are going with cable. Because like they're already covering Havoc and Steels.
Yeah.
So it's a tough question.
Yeah.
If it's smooth, you're right. If the transition's smooth, then maybe that is the way to go because it will line up by the end. But we'll see. See, Jay Merrick, I think because so many people, especially a lot of our international viewers, which we know we had, they're going to be doing the YouTube one. So I think it probably is best to line up with YouTube.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. Like I said, as long as they line it up, I'm
fine. As long as we don't have like a 30-minute me and J-Bone going back and forth on another post-show, pre-show. Because you don't get that enough from TNI during the week, right, J-Bone?
Yeah. Intermission.
There you go.
My cat just looking at me like, what the hell?
It's intermission. We get Big Joe Doran now in a promo here, J-Bud.
Then the lights.
Oh, that's next week. Oh, this is the replay.
That's for it's setting up
for tonight. A second. I thought it was a new promo.
Tasha Steelz with Savannah Evans versus Havoc. Oof. Interesting.
Still to come.
Courtney, I have not watched the matches yet. It's for Kiera over in AEW. Lakers actually dropped the links to the matches in my DMs. So I am going to watch all of them sometime. I know she's got another one tomorrow night on Rampage against Jade Cargill. That should be good. That's number 4? Wow, I thought that'd be higher.
TUs, tapings were good, man. They're good. Got to be some good stuff coming up.
No, you missed a day though, unfortunately.
Well, I didn't miss a day. I missed a session.
Oh, you missed a session. Okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
The afternoon session due to some travel issues. But did make the. I think I missed like the first 10 minutes of the night session. So I don't think I think I missed a match and like mainly a promo segment I missed. So
yeah,
but for that taping, I was telling guys the other night, if you find me, that's going to be really good to find me because I was just standing kind of in the doorway as you walked in for that one since it was already full. I just stood in the back.
What? Oh, here we go.
John Byrne, referee. Lucas, oh no, I'm looking at the wrong chat right now. Iceman Intel.
Congratulating Christian. Ooh. Well, that doesn't help us now, George Iceman.
It doesn't help us, George Iceman.
Big Kev in the chat. What's up?
Yo.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right. Oh. That Kev, man, he's a hard worker, still in the office. Match time. Boo!
Tasha Steeles. All right.
Boo! Ooh, who was my MVP at the tapings? Oh, that's a good question. Last time there was a couple. I gave a lot of shout out to Crazy Steve at the last set.
You did say that the Decay group
Decay was really over. Let me think about that for a few minutes, Jay Merrick. I gotta
bite your face off.
Yes. Oh.
Kevin's
I gotta think because there's some Emergence. There's some good stuff, but I'm trying to think. Like an MVP in my mind usually has a lot of segments, matches. This one was more spaced out. Like nobody did what I would consider a ton of in-ring work. Like last time, Steve did a lot.
Yeah, it just depends on, storylines and rivalries and whatever, I suppose.
Yeah, it's tough not to say like Josh was real good at these tapings.
Now, was commentary out there for the tapings or no?
No.
And see, that's a shame. Tasha Steele's not liking that chant.
There's Truck in the chat.
Truck, what's up?
I'll tell you, though, my moment of popping, probably for the whole tapings, was probably a future BTI match.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know when it will air, but because it could be now, it could be weeks from now. But
interesting.
I was cheering. I was going, yeah.
Well, they've been bringing in some new faces, and it's some of them are getting spoiled, unfortunately. But the roster's growing.
We got a question here, J-Bone, from Randy.
Oh, Randy, what's up?
If you had to pick who you want on Impact, Bram or Nick Aldis, who would you like it to be and why?
Bram.
I'm with you on Bram as a wrestler. Yes, 100%. And I'd like them to pick up on where it left with Rosemary on his way out the door. But I would like that. The only thing that I would like about all this at all is you could bring the title back for have some full circle on the NWA belt. But him as the champion, I really don't have interest in him as the champion. So, yeah, I'm with you 100% on Bram. I was a huge Bram fan.
Yeah, I like Bram. Bram goes way back for me as a fan. Back, he was part of Ascension.
Mm-hmm.
That's going back over 10 years ago. Oh, counter from Tasha Steelz. Trying to break down the beast. Bell's Boy says, still would like for Anthem to invest in tag teams and more knockouts. Well, that's funny you mentioned tag teams because I got a feeling come Bound for Glory, we might be losing a tag team.
Oh. I think we're losing a tag team.
Yeah.
At Bound for Glory. Are we talking knockouts or are we talking men's?
Men's.
If
you look
are you reading the dirt sheets, J-Bone?
No, I'm reading the tea leaves. If you go in their shop and see what shirts are on sale.
You're saying there's a couple guys with shirts on sale and a tag team?
They might be looking for something a little more too sweet.
Wait a second. No, they come on. J-Bone. Aren't they signed through Next Slammiversary?
I don't know. I have no clue how long their deal was. But if they
they have the straps.
If they came in at they came in last Slammiversary, right?
Yeah, and they signed a 2-year deal, so they have to be here till next Slammiversary at least.
Maybe it's just to get because they've had that merch in there for a year.
They have a lot of merch. They've had a lot of shirts.
Maybe it's just to move that out and get some new stuff in there.
That's probably what it is. They're just having so many waves of merch. They just want to unload some of it. Can we just not have a sale? Man.
Sorry, Kev.
There's just too much. There's just too many. Well, there's multiple shirts because Gallows has his own now. Anderson has his own now. So, yeah, I think they're fine. Okay. I wouldn't worry about the Good Brothers.
I hope so.
At least you were doing your own thing there, J-Bone, and not going with the dirt sheets for a different tag team.
It's just, you see that and you start thinking stuff,
I love how it's that Impact. If your shirt goes on sale, you're gone. You're out of here, buddy.
Out of here.
Now, to be fair, I can't say J-Bone's totally incorrect because when they did that with Brian Cage, it was see ya, Cage.
Yeah.
But there was more to that. We knew he was gone, pretty much.
Oh, Havoc's just making a comeback here. AEW fan guys going to the tapings in September, hoping to get to meet Chris Sabin. Cool.
See you there, buddy. Chris Sabin it's tough for me not to say Chris Sabin too. Chris Sabin's awesome.
Yeah,
He's been fantastic. Like, I know a lot of people will say like, "Oh, this guy hasn't missed a step," or he. Honestly, Chris Sabin is as good as he's ever been,
he's
and
something
that's
else.
not like Christian Cage.
Ooh.
And I was a little critical on Christian Cage when he came back to AEW, because I think they were protecting him early because he did have ring rust, but now he's good, but he's not Christian Cage from TNA. Like, he's a different wrestler now. He's older, but Sabin, he's better than he was when he was younger. It's crazy.
That Savannah Evans.
Big win for Tasha Steelz.
Wow. Savannah Evans paying dividends.
You're right.
Jeez.
The dividends Kiera Hogan didn't.
That boot from Savannah Evans, my goodness, that was, I think Rosemary might have lost her head on that one.
That's right, Randy. J-Bone. You've been called out. And I think there's only one person that agrees with this here. And you would think he's so identifiable, it'd be easier to find.
You've stepped over the line now. You've taken it too far.
Sorry.
But and Merrick, I'm gonna agree with you here that I think the stuff with Swingers Palace, it has made him feel like more of a complete character. Like, he just really should. Oh, now, okay, it starts right now. So this just ended.
Wow, that was short.
So at 8:13, see that doesn't line up.
No, it's because now we got 15 minutes.
We got 16 minutes and 25 seconds.
Wow.
Well, J-Bone, your thoughts on BTI?
It was fun. It was. I'm glad they showed highlights of the Kenny Omega.
They did, and I don't know. I have to look back to see if that was the first time they've done this. Well, Mir, you know why we're way behind? Because we went over this. This is the YouTube feed that we're going by tonight. We're going to figure out if we're going to do the cable feed, a mix of both, or the YouTube feed only. I think there are 3 options.
Right.
What makes it so we know now the YouTube feed is going to go BTI break for about 16 to 17 minutes show. Right. It all depends on what the audience is looking. Look at Truck transition as smooth as butter. You.
You know it, baby. We do our best. That's
yes. So now, if I'm Impact, I think they need to transition that on YouTube.
Yeah. Right.
Because if they should either start BTI later, 15 minutes, or move the feed up earlier. Tell me, come on, Truck, how terrible Twitch was for Impact. You're never going to hear that from me. It is intermission time.
You're right.
But I think everybody knows I was a big Twitch proponent. Obviously, I see why you see all these subs, even at 99 cents, they add up. I have to imagine somebody doing bookkeeping in the back, someone up at Anthem, when this will be more money, a bigger money maker than the Twitch was. Hopefully it is for them. If it's not, then watch out.
Right. I mean, because I had a sub to Impact strictly for just getting rid of the commercials.
Mm-hmm.
So you didn't have to watch commercials. They didn't interfere in anything. So, yeah.
No, I get it. There's positives because commercial free with DVRs and stuff. That's what people want today is commercial free programming. They don't want to sit through breaks. So I get it. Like that is a benefit. I think people will be on board with that. And the whole international thing, since we co-streamed, no region block, so we were able to avoid it. But now that you can get the UK, you can get Australia all watching at roughly the same time, that's a good thing.
Yeah, because, like here, Rambo says Twitch geo-blocked half of their audience and subscribers. So, yeah.
Yeah, and that's what it was. On their main account, they were all blocked. So that you got to look at that. That was a lot of money being left on the table. Because, was it great that some of, we got the benefit of some of that by co-streaming and other co-streamers got that as well? That's still a small part of the audience that they were losing. Like they were still losing a ton of people that aren't going to our channel or other channels. So
yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right, Zach. Don't forget Uganda.
We love Uganda. We always end up in the Ugandan iTunes charts. Is that what it is?
Yes. Thank you, Lakers. Always one of our biggest supporters.
Number whatever in Uganda and number one.
Yeah, number 3. Yeah, number 3.
In your hearts.
We will take it, J-Bo.
You're right. Not bad.
So, anybody, any Q&A? We'll do a little Q&A in the chat right now.
Yeah.
You saw BTI. You saw Tasha Steeles go over. Christian Cage, champion. Impact Zone, first time in over 9 years, J-Bone. Everyone's thoughts as we're not, I wouldn't say we're getting the Bound for Glory. We obviously got Resurgence tomorrow. Let's focus on that. Kev Martin still in the office making change. Oh yeah, Emergence. There's a lot of Emergence. Too many shows with the same names.
New Japan already happened.
Yeah, because there was Remergence, Emergence. I saw some other companies, like there was already 4 companies that did homecoming shows, and now I think I saw an indie show called Homecoming today.
You're right.
All right, here's Dragon Storm, and this is going to be the hot topic I think we got going right now. Evening, I'm super angry. A non-Impact guy went over Kenny. All right, so that's really the thoughts here, and I guess what's your thoughts?
Yeah, I hear you.
In the chat, if an Impact guy didn't go over Kenny, Christian did, who has TNA ties, but he's not an Impact guy right now. But he's going to come to Impact. Obviously, if then a Impact guy goes over Christian at some point, are you still okay at the end of this storyline? Or did it have to be Kenny? Because honestly, an EVP is going to be very protected. We all heard the stories of what happened to Triple Mania, and I think we all know that's true. So there's a good chance Kenny's not dropping the belt to any company that's not AEW talent. And look at what happened, honestly, at New Japan. Remember, Jon Moxley was the IWGP US champion. They weren't going to let him lose AEW to a non-talent, probably. So he had to drop it to Lance Archer, who could then drop it to Tanahashi. Because they weren't going to let Moxley lose to Tanahashi on a New Japan show.
And Moxley, even Moxley and Tanaka, is that who he tagged with? I don't want to screw up his name. Who did he tag with? Tanaka?
Yeah, what's his name? The guy, he was on AEW once or twice.
Okay. Or Nagata?
Yeah. Tagada, I think it's Tagada.
Nagata, whatever, yeah. They lost to the Good Brothers. So that was interesting.
They did. They did lose there, but notice who took the pin, J-Bud. Wasn't Jon Moxley.
No.
Nagata, yeah, there it is, Charles.
The thank you, Charles. Yeah.
Nagata. But yeah, that's the whole thing. It's other people can take pins, but their main guys, which are obviously Kenny Omega, Jon Moxley, they're not taking pins anywhere.
Yeah.
That's just, you got to deal with that. That's one of the things of this. Remember, it was just a Kenny relationship. That really was. It wasn't an AEW partnership. It was a Kenny partnership. But now it truly is an AEW partnership. But there's going to be caveats to that.
Oh, sure. Thanks, T.
Well, Truck, now this is an interesting. Okay, all right, let's get into this because this is an interesting topic. If Khan is gonna hobble the range of stories that can be told in the name of protecting the talent, Impact shouldn't keep working with them. Okay, that's an opinion there. Now, were people in this chat for or against New Japan working with Ring of Honor years ago? Same thing. Like they weren't sending Okada over, Tanahashi over. Like they were sending them over, but not to lose. Like if they were in a match, they weren't losing the match. But they made some great matches. But you just got to know if you're in these Forbidden Door partnerships, this goes way back when they used to go and Hulk Hogan would go to Japan and all this. Occasionally, yes, with titles change on a house show here or there, but with how media is today, nobody would know until like a magazine would say it 2 months later that a champion lost their belt, but then they won it back a day after that.
Yeah.
That doesn't happen anymore. So if you want these partnerships, these dream matches, you just got to realize you might not be happy with booking because everyone wants to protect their own guys.
Yeah.
So Dragon Storm thinks. So he doesn't think Myers will win the belt, but he thinks the next. So he's saying the winner of, well, and let's talk about that. The pay-per-view tomorrow, he believes that 4-man match, the winner has the inside track on beating Christian Cage.
Oh, there's not a lot of guys who are gonna have an inside track on a guy like Christian Cage. And I'm trying to think. I'm not trying to think of.
Throw him up. Christian Cage, baby.
I'm not trying to think like a professional podcaster. I'm trying to think more like a fan at this point because, like, well, Christian Cage beat Kenny, so that just means.
Here, let me answer this because I know this is going to keep coming up, and it will. Aaron, the live stream that has been on Twitch. Ixnade. Impact ended the co-streaming on Twitch. It is now only on YouTube for 99 cents. There's a 99-cent tier as being a subscriber to our channel, or there's a $4.99 tier. But for the 99-cent tier, you get their stream, which is not a co-streaming option. So we're just doing a reaction right now for those for the show this now, and we're trying to figure out all the details. Right now, we're on the break. Because the YouTube feed starts in, what's our countdown right now, Jay? Just over 5 minutes. Yeah. So right now we got the post BTI pre Impact show with J Bone and Bill.
That's right. Is Truck you stopping in here?
That's a good question. I know he's here right now.
I know he usually didn't stop in until the main show, but just curious.
Now, Jay, Charles mentioned this, and I'm not sure. Is the All Out match just for the AEW title, or have they talked about last night? I don't know. Did they talk about possibly putting the title in there again? Is he putting the Impact title up against the AEW title?
Well, I know Kenny and Don Callis are going to try to do something. I don't know what, but so far it's for the AEW title. Okay,
because I'll tell you what, that would make things really interesting, especially that we know Bound for Glory is supposed to be every AAA, New Japan, AEW. If that becomes a Rich Swann at when he had it was title versus title. If they do title versus title and they have the champion have both belts, and then at Bound for Glory have that as a possibility where the Impact challenger could get the AEW title, that's very intriguing.
Ooh.
Like, I don't care if it's Kenny at that point. Like, you don't have to be Kenny. You can be Kenny. Like, you can be Christian Cage. You can be whoever. If technically an Impact wrestler has a shot at the AEW belt, then that's fine by me.
Yeah, it could change within the next week or two. So we'll see.
Yeah, because that's the thing. They're booked into a corner right now. They have to figure out. Eventually, he's got to drop the belt.
Well, I mean,
that's just wrestling. Everyone drops the belt eventually.
Well, yeah, he can't hold on. Well, you don't have to. I mean, hell, look at Aldous.
Oh yeah, all the ratings he's bringing in. There. Speak of the truck. You get a truck.
Speak of the devil.
Hey guys.
There you go. You got to bring those hot takes in here, truck.
Oh boy.
Well, I figure, we're spending some time here waiting for the next feed to start. I can say something a bit provocative, maybe, and get some chatter going.
Provocative.
A little bit, micro bit.
Not like last night or the night before.
Was it very provocative last night?
What was I saying then?
2 nights ago.
2 nights ago.
You're talking about the throwback. What was said on there that was so risque?
Oh, it was
Rob Van Dam's hot tub style risque.
No, it was. No, I'm sorry. Sunday dinner. That's what it was.
Oh, Sunday dinner. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Sunday dinner was getting just out of control. No,
out of control.
But go ahead, Truck. You got 2 minutes.
You got 2 minutes.
I got 2 minutes. Thank you. No, just I like Christian. It's going to be a good match. Brian and him are going to have a good match. Brian's a mid-carder right now. He doesn't have any momentum towards a title. And Christian's not Kenny Omega. So, I really feel like we've taken a bit of a step down here in terms of the intensity and possibility of this relationship. And if it has to be this way because, Tony Khan won't let his guy lose a fake fight, okay, then I think maybe we should move on and focus on either building relationships with other companies that are more secure in themselves or just, go back to building our own people and telling our own stories. Because, match quality is one thing, but if the outcome is predictable because one guy is not allowed to lose,
that's going to be the issue with
the
bigger stars from any of these companies. Either AEW, New Japan. Like if you're getting Okada or Tanahashi, guess what? They're not losing. They're coming here not to lose. Like maybe in a triple threat, like they can lose matches, tag matches, triple threats, but they're not taking pins or submitting. That's just not going to happen.
Wow.
Well, that's I think a little bit different though, because you're talking, if I understand you correctly, you're talking about matches. I'm talking about storylines and angles and long-term booking.
That's the trouble with Kenny. That was always the trouble with Kenny is will they let my thought early was, okay, he could lose heavy shenanigans. Like it was going to be dusty as all hell. He ain't going to lose clean. That's for sure. That was never going to happen. So that was the best case scenario is him losing Dusty would have been like a Moose coming out on top, but some kind of crazy interference from probably AEW guys that cost, like John Moxley cost Kenny the title and Moose wins it. Like that's where you were going to get best case scenario.
Yeah, to me,
which I think a lot of Impact fans would they still wouldn't have been happy with that.
No,
I think Christian, you probably get a guy over clean over Christian at some point.
You fucking hope so. He's what, like 48, 49? This is
that would be why. Like,
there's reasons. Have a clean win over this guy?
Yeah, like there'd be reasons for it, but he's a future Hall of Famer.
For those asking, Emergence will be here for Ultimate Insiders.
So that is okay. So they're confirming that you don't need Impact Plus.
Wow.
Are they saying live though? It will be here. Yeah, will it be there in 2 days or will it be there live? That's a very great question. They're answering.
That is. All right, so here we go. Cold Open is showing slow-mo highlights from the Kenny Omega Christian Cage match at Rampage.
But here's my thing, and that's what I'll say to Truck, and I want to know your thoughts on this. Does the casual viewer now watch Impact more likely for Christian Cage than Kenny Omega. Like the AEW viewer was probably what they were tuning in that first show. They're like, I got to see Kenny Omega, and it did great Twitch numbers and all that. But I think a casual viewer hears, oh, Christian. Maybe they saw a Rampage or like Christian. I think you get some of the AEW. You may lose some of them because of the elite people. But I think Christian, he's a TNA guy. Like he has good TNA ties, big name. But he has those WWE ties, which means more, I think, than a lot of other things. Because a random person is going to know Edge and Christian that have no idea who Kenny Omega even is.
There we go. Josh Matthews and GM Miller.
There you go.
Very excited in the ring here. Oh, I got a feeling we're going to get an instant classic in the ring very soon.
I don't think we're getting Christian right now.
Where are you, Bill? I'm looking for you.
You might not see me right here. But you might. I don't know. I have no clue.
Yeah, he said he's here tonight.
Oh, he'll be on the show tonight. I don't know if we're seeing him right now. They might be saving him for the 9 o'clock hour. Yeah, this is just all pump.
Oh, this is just starting out with a hot mess here.
Oh, we got a match. Yeah, once again, we just started the YouTube feed of the Impact flagship show. That's what we're going by right now. We're going to see if that's how we stick to it, but that's what we're doing tonight. Because we know the cable feed's already 30 minutes in. And so we're, like I said, we're going with the YouTube feed for anybody there, the 99 cent or above.
They'll end that. It'll end.
We will.
Together,
When we get near the last 15 minutes, it'll probably be pretty much the same. Molina's debut tonight. So a couple of ties from the A Better Time Up North, Christian and Molina.
You're right. Man, Morrissey just all over Eddie Edwards.
That's a guy.
Right
Eddie very over right now with the live crowds. He needed live crowds, Eddie.
Callahan
so you can sing
rescue.
along.
Yeah, well, exactly. Although people really weren't thinking before then, I think it's just he's one of those guys that goes all out. Oh, there's Sammy. There he is.
You guys are ahead
brothers.
of me.
Probably not by much. My guess is you'll see him in a second.
Yeah, Sammy's just come out now.
Okay. We're maybe about 45 seconds ahead of you.
I'm like way ahead of you guys.
And we're all watching on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
We are all watching at YouTube.
The YouTube guys are lined up, it looks like. Let me try refreshing and see what happens. Okay, so did Morrissey just go over the top rope?
Yes.
Okay, so now we're lined up again. Okay. So
there's your boy Cal Hero, security guard.
Oh, there he is again. Yeah. Yeah. And what? Luscious Larry? What's
Luscious Lawrence.
I was close. Oh. Uh-oh. Sammy's getting the mic. Nice. Well, there's some beard game in the audience tonight.
We own the night.
Oh.
Huh.
Zach, just
that was
a
interesting.
cheeseburger. Just a cheeseburger.
Interesting. Oh, that's not from a particular restaurant, is it?
Nothing special, unless a certain Checkers wants to sponsor this segment. I'm not putting you over, Checkers, until you should sponsor us. Commercial free. Gotta love that. There's Chris Sabin.
All right, we'll see you at the review, Mir. We'll see you later.
So Chris Sabin versus Sami Callihan.
This is a tag match, I think.
Yes, it is a tag match. That's a big opener.
It is. Well, it's the four that are going to be in the four-way at Emergence. But yeah, suppose I better start taking my notes.
All right, Mir, we will see you on the review. And we will see. We'll check the same thing at the review. If there are people that are like, I got to watch cable, I can't.
Right, so how many Mir must be with the cable feed?
Yeah,
so,
he's definitely, he's with the cable feed.
Yeah. Complaining that we were right behind, even though we were actually lined up with each other. So, whatever.
Well, that's the thing, though. My suggestion to Impact would be, and I understand commercial free, that's a benefit. People are willing to pay maybe the 99 cents to get commercial free. So you got to start it later to do that, but probably not a half hour later, because you can catch up. Like the show's not an hour and a half. The show's like an hour and 40 minutes. So they I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I guess that's what they're saying it is, that they have to start it this late.
Get out of here, jacket. Don't need that jacket.
What?
Zach Bonifer's obviously on the cable feed. Thank you very much, Zach.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's an advertised match for tonight.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that's spoilers. I'm just... So, yeah, thanks a lot, Zach. Oh, my God. Are you serious?
What?
My kitty is sitting on top of one of my turnbuckles, and I don't want him up there. Killing me, cat.
Like, how dare you? So, a valid point here. Commercial free is great, but what if they did Impact YouTube exclusive interviews for the ad breaks? I'd love to see that. Can we pre-tape? Hey, I think we would offer our services to help in that process on breaks. So I think there are ways. It depends. If they're going social media and all with the cable feed, I think there are some issues with doing commercial free because you're behind. So you catch up by the end, bud.
All right.
Just like we're testing things here, I think they're figuring out like what's the best way for them, because there's benefits to commercial free, but so many people want to know things immediately as they happen. Like every match other than the main event's going to be spoiled in this process if you want to find out.
All right. Hell of a tag match here. So it's
The
Moose.
cat wanted to watch too.
Yeah, well,
Does
he
not
was
be on his
sitting
turnbuckle.
Yeah, I don't want him up there because they're only so secure, and if he jumps off, I don't want them going flying. Really, Sammy? Just, lay down. And please don't, pierce my nipple at the same time.
Slowpoke's not even here, and there's a lot of nipple talk going on.
Killing me, cat. Absolutely killing me. All right. Settle down. All right. You good? You good. Okay, now we're good. Jiminy Christmas. Now what the hell are you doing, cat?
Sammy doesn't want any of that fancy nonsense. None of that indie bullshit.
Spoiler alert. Thank you, Big Kev. Apparently, Kevin is tired. Thank you.
Oh, nice.
Big Kev, you better head home then so you don't fall asleep at your desk in the office. Get home safe.
Sammy's really working face now, isn't he?
Well,
Oh, he's a face.
yeah.
Happened and I didn't even really notice.
Pretty much everybody going against Kenny became a face.
Yeah.
But now that he's kind of
Oh,
working with Eddie, now you're just pure face at that point.
Yeah, and like without expectation of reward.
well, he flipped him over with his hair. And it's good.
They were watching low-key matches.
Hang on.
Oh. Take that, Moose.
I see people talking about it on the YouTube chat, but I'm still not sure what that means for Emergence tomorrow, if it's live on YouTube or not.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a lazy one, Moose. That wasn't nearly as loud as chops you've given in the past. Slacking off.
Ah! Damn you, Moose. Bonkers, yes, we are watching the YouTube feed. So right now, they start 30 minutes later. So we're reacting to that feed as opposed to the cable feed. So you're 30 minutes ahead of us right now. Lakers, you can comment, but just, I guess, don't comment on specifics of any matches going on right now. No breaking news. And like I said, Lakers, we're going to figure out what more people are watching that want a reaction show. If it's more cable feed people, then maybe we'll switch it. If it's more YouTube people, then we'll probably do this. They take our co-stream away, and oof, we have to figure things out.
Thanks, Kevin.
Always blaming poor Kevin Martin.
He's here, you know. He's here.
Is.
He makes himself known. That's how you get bud.
That's
blamed.
above him, though. That's Anthem. That's not.
Nothing's above him. Nothing is above Kevin Martin and the Chuck. He has his fingers in many pies.
He does have his fingers in many pies.
Ooh, that was close.
J-Bone, you got your fingers in many pies?
No.
I just can see J-Bone taking pies off of like a window, like in like an old-timey cartoon. Like him like smelling the sweet smell and like kind of floating in the air to a pie. He's like, ooh, boysenberry.
I love boysenberry. The hell's a boysenberry?
Tastes like a schnozberry.
That too. Sammy is over. Oh,
D-back, that's
Boost
it
with
seems like it.
pounds.
Seems like more YouTube with a handful of the access. Unless everyone, because everyone always says, "Oh, I don't have access TV. I don't have access TV." We'll see. Maybe everyone did have access TV.
oh, he kicked out of that. My goodness.
That was a very heelish thing to do, Salem. Stealing Sammy's thunder.
The only trouble when you have all these guys going for a bigger title, they're all going to want the rub themselves.
Right,
That's
because you're only going to
interesting.
work. You're only going to work with each other so much.
Lakers, I'm thinking maybe a little later. I'd say maybe closer to like definitely the last 10 minutes. I'd say sometime between probably 9:40 and 9:50. I'd say maybe about quarter of. This should line up pretty well.
Oh, wow.
Mir, I see your comment there. If it's what I think you're referring to, then yeah, best wishes. Hopefully, not any serious symptoms.
Yeah. Prayers are with you, Mir.
Trent pointed it out on a review a while ago that Sammy's theme is a lot of fun, but all it is somebody shouting his catchphrase.
Well, it's very like RVD.
Yeah, much
Like
better.
Thor
That one's
Frog
horrible.
Flash.
This one's pretty good.
The whole epic show.
And then it just starts listing moves. Frog Splash.
Man, Damonator. So earlier tonight, someone said in the chat they see the winner of that match defeating Christian Cage.
Oh,
And this is going to be for the next special, right?
Correct.
The winner of this one
will be
champ
the
of
next.
special.
I don't know if they specifically said that, but that's my. Like, they're not saying it's for Bound for Glory, so my assumption is
Yeah,
it's for
I
that.
thought I read it somewhere. I'm not positive.
Okay.
it's probably Victory Road.
Yeah, that's what I would think it's for Victory Road, but I don't know if they specifically said that or not. Battle of the Horses.
Ooh,
That's what I came here for. That's what.
right? Can't wait.
So if either one of you know this, or if anybody in the chat knows, has either Doc or Doring been pinned in this Impact run? Because I couldn't remember. I'm
I
pretty
gotta
sure
imagine
Doring has.
Doc has. Doring hasn't. I'm pretty darn sure of Doring not.
Yeah,
Has
I'd assume that.
Doc eaten a pin?
Because it's always Carl who's been eating them, and I thought that was going to be a story, but
Oh, now we got highlights from New Japan Resurgence. Wow.
Ooh. So, a Magic Killer.
And Bill was at the show out in California.
Now that they're showing this Gorillas of Destiny segment, does that match happen at Bound for Glory?
Ooh. Are we actually getting them in the Impact Zone? Oh. Beat up. I love that.
Oh.
Too sweet.
Gallows is a really good promo, I think.
Oh, yeah. Now, he's a good talker, really good talker.
Yeah.
There you go. I'll highlight this. Spoiler alert, locker room talk is LOL worthy. I'm sure it is. Locker room talk's always.
Thank you, Critical. Wow, Callahan taking credit for that. Interesting.
I will answer. I'll bring this question up because I hear this a lot for whatever reason. Jeremy here. Do you think that Anthem should shop Impact Wrestling around for another TV channel or no? My opinion is no, because they own their own TV channel. Anthem owns Access TV and Fight Network up in Canada, where they're airing Impact Wrestling. So I don't see why they would move it. Now, if they were to come up with a secondary show, and you have, like, I would assume Anthem TV as well, but if you start opening up where you want to shop a show, you have to have more than one. If you just have one, I don't see the point, because right now you have your own channel. You dictate everything. You don't have to worry about ratings. You don't have to worry about sponsors. That seems like the best choice for a creative outlet to me. Now, I know it's all about the money, but that's what you want to get advertisers on your own station, unless they eventually give up on the station. But until then, I see that. How about you guys, Eddie? Because I've heard this a lot, like they want them on a streaming service or something like that. That's always talked about, but I don't see why.
No, I think just keep them where they're at. I mean, they have a great relationship. They really do.
Now let's see.
I mean, it's wrestling. It's a wrestling friendly station so far. I mean, it's certainly better than Pursuit.
Was it Pop? Was Pop the station that kept forgetting to put the episodes on?
Oh, I think that was Pursuit.
That was Pursuit.
Was it Pursuit? Okay.
Yeah, when they moved to Fridays at 10 p.m. Just words of the wise.
Not a great spot.
No show is successful at Friday at 10 p.m.
Unless
What? You have an ungrateful son of a bitch on your show?
Oh, oh, it's cold.
I tune in for Mickey Gale.
Damn. So, was that new music, new entrance for Shira? I think it is.
I don't think we hear the Shira music enough to know for sure. Because normally we get the Rohit music.
That's the thing. This wasn't Rohit stuff. But then again, I don't know when's the last time Shira was.
I'm excited for this one. Because Shira, I think most people would agree, has noticeably improved lately.
Absolutely.
Like the OVW time, it's like we've been seeing Shira for a long time. He's been doing stuff in Impact since what, like near 2015, 16 in different runs. But it seems like he's really improved lately.
Well, and he's gone to good places to do that.
He has.
He's been working with Al Snow down in OVW.
Yeah, the OVW stuff I think is huge for him.
One of the best.
I think some of the stuff, I know we all like to rip it, but they are able to polish people up down at that performance center. Like, it is what it is. Like, yeah, do they focus on some stuff that's not that meaningful, but they're focused on getting people ready for TV.
Yeah.
That's right. I don't know, maybe a Daniel Spencer match 2 weeks ago.
Both got people in their corner.
All right.
Rohit Raju
Eric
with
thinking
Shira.
it is a new entrance video, so it might be a new song then.
Yeah, it did sound new. I mean,
I'd be on board with this. I'd be on board with Christian going into the Hall of Fame. Any people, any of you against it?
Oh, I'm for that.
So I did hear somebody else mention it earlier, and it is a valid point right now with the relationships and who's not committed to a company. The Main Event Mafia would be available for a Hall of Fame induction.
Oh,
They're all available right now, the Main Event Mafia.
this is true.
I wouldn't be against that either. I was a big fan of the Main Event Mafia. Plus, that gets you Sting, a return from Sting, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that in that sense, it'd be cool. I wasn't a huge fan of the...
You weren't a huge fan of Main Event Mafia? Love the Main Event Mafia.
I felt it was like too many classics together, you know? It was like...
Too many.
Yeah.
Too loaded.
Right. It's just one of those things where it's like, yeah, we're all hanging out together and we're going to be on top and there's nothing you can do about it because we're booking this. It just,
there you go. Skull's available. Speaking of Hall of Fame.
Skull.
The next set of trading cards they're not for sale yet, but they've been revealed. And who's in that set of trading cards? Like Christian Cage was the legend in there. And these are tells for these for sure. Mike Tenay is in that set of trading cards. So Vegas, Mike Tenay trading card. I don't want to get over crazy here, but I feel we're getting Mike Tenay at Bound for Glory. Maybe Hall of Fame, maybe a return for a broadcast, like a one-off broadcast. We'll see. But I think there's something going on with Mike Tenay right now, which is great.
It'd be great. It really
but right now, I got to assume that if I say that and Trent's hearing that right now, there's a whole lot of, let's just say, AJ going on.
Oof. Messy.
Gross.
Very messy.
Gross.
Very messy. But that was nothing. That was a tomato hitting a wall.
Uh-huh.
Little mud.
All right, Striker, settle down gently into that good night. Come on, Striker, that's enough out of you.
Rohit Raju and Chelsea Green were getting in each other's faces a little bit ago. I was a little worried about Chelsea Green's well-being there.
She can take care of herself, J-Bone.
Well, she can, but she's already banged up, and we don't want her any more banged up than
She'll go
already
ace.
is.
She'll go ace on them.
Oh, as an ace bandage?
Ace Orden. Come on, man. Only one person rocks the
This is
the
true.
cast. Well, she's not using that as part of her gimmick. If I were her, I would use that gimmick.
Yeah, well, she used it during that one match, and that. Or was that Britt Baker? Damn it! I get
No, that's
confused.
enough out of you. You watch too much AEW, J-Bone.
I watch too much wrestling. Let's be real here. Yeesh. Oh, kick out. Ooh, settle down, Zach. Yeesh. Man, I need that purple shirt.
He's listed some of them on eBay before. This one might show up eventually.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Radio silence. Woo-hoo.
Ah,
That was fun.
poor Shira.
Yeah, it had to happen that way.
Matt Cardona, a little taped up there. Is that bandages covering up some old scars from a couple
I
weeks
think
ago?
that might be some deathmatch stuff right there.
Yeah.
Deathmatch legend.
If you watch his vlogs, man, he's got some scars, dude. I mean, his back is starting to look like Sabu from just one match, Jiminy Christmas. Fired? You ain't fired me. Get out of here with that.
Oh, so this is the official flashback. Christian Cage. Makes sense.
Oh. February 12th, 2006. Oof, bit of a slow count there.
Buckshot. J-Bone should be fine. Well, fine. Every time
he meant
talks about
fined. Okay, so he
Have
didn't
a
want to be
swear
fired.
jar
Well,
sort of
thank you.
thing.
No, see, J-Bone came here for a lot of money. I'm not getting fined. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Settle down. Settle down.
Oh, no. Poor Alicia said she's missed everything so far. Oof.
On the YouTube chat, the Impact mod is saying that Emergence is going to be on the YouTube live for Ultimate Insiders.
Did say live. Did say live.
Yeah.
Okay, so that confirms that.
Wait, say what?
The pay-per-view will be on YouTube tomorrow.
Oh, live. Oh, interesting.
Swingman Daddy! Swingers Palace, baby!
What is he? What is he doing? the D'Lo time.
Oh my god.
Split screen.
And a very nice shirt.
Wait a minute. So confused.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god.
The Influence.
Where's Caleb looking?
the door.
Ah, The Influence. Swingman steals the show as usual.
Wait, did she just say that she has a match tomorrow night on Emergence?
Yes.
It's Taylor Wilde.
So I guess that in-ring retirement was not legit. I mean,
Forget
I guess
about
nobody should be surprised. It's a wrestling retirement. They never last.
Well, she wanted a break.
She outright said she was retired from in-ring activity with Impact, and supposedly that was a shoot. But I don't know. Plans change.
Plans always change, especially when you hear.
You guys swing?
can't wait for that match. Oh, and there's Jake something.
So really what they're doing with saying that. Oh, there's scaled.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Bologna sandwiches.
Get it on.
Soup it up? What?
I love the bow tie on the neck brace. It's the little touches, it's the little things that really bring a character together.
It's good. It's so good.
Oh, here we go.
Oh,
There's a pitch. There's the countdown, baby. 2, 1.
wow.
Bill, is this his original TNA music?
Sounds like it.
Yeah, he's got the same stuff. Yeah. I mean, his stuff in the classic TNA had a couple different edits, but
Yeah.
It did, but it sounds pretty similar.
yeah.
I was just thinking that, because he came out to this when he first showed up in AEW, right, Jay?
And that's where that was another sign that there was something going on.
Yeah. I wonder how long they had this planned out for.
It may have been the whole time. Like, I think the
Yeah.
Good Brothers stuff was probably planned for almost the whole time as well. Like, when they brought him in, the Good Brothers in, I think that was part of the deal that they were working for AEW at times, too. And I think this is probably the same thing. He was going to do an Impact run.
I think I just saw a front row Bill in the corner there.
I believe he did. That may be the only time you see me tonight, but you did see me.
Well, because Mir earlier said over under 5 times, and I'm thinking under.
Under for probably this week and next week. That yell of Instant Classic was me.
That was you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
true.
Bill started this one too.
Yeah. WWE wasn't going to do anything with him. There we go. Penzer, take care of that belt.
That's right, Penzer. Penzer!
Nice TNA chant. Ooh, speaking of business.
They're just about to pick up.
Oh, no, Mir. It's the anonymous TNI general manager. Oh, sorry.
Sam! So what messages does he have right now? Christian, not my champ.
That's hilarious. He has been. Oh, Matt Cardona might have something to say about that. Ooh.
Oh! It's what he said.
Did he spell Christian's name wrong?
We'll have to look into that further. I might have some evidence to look into this later.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Maybe.
It's true.
It's a good promo.
Oh no, he's a very good promo, Christian. There's no doubt about that.
He keeps it simple.
And maybe that's why during his early run he was so good at Impact, because he was such a good promo.
He did bring that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
No.
Sam didn't deserve that, Christian. You know that. Sam didn't deserve
But you know
that.
what? Sam's getting the freaking rub here, man. Sam getting
Yes.
hit by Christian Cage? You kidding me? Good for Sam Beal. Guy went relative unknown to,
I mean,
like the biggest storyline in the company right now.
So the AEW guy who holds the Impact title is working as the face in this feud. Cool.
See, totally different than Kenny Omega.
Cool. Oh, God. I hope Trent's not watching. Actually, no, I hope Trent is watching.
I'm not sure.
You okay there, J-Bone?
Oh, yeah, I'm good.
I check in during a Molina segment here. I'm worried about you, J-Bone.
Well, I was really a big fan of John Morrison, and of course, well, Molina coming out with him was always a highlight back in the day. So yeah.
This is an ad for not just Empower,
ad
but
for NWA.
NWA number 73.
Just Empower or all their shows? Let's see.
73.
73.
There you go.
They just made some announcement today. I didn't catch what it was though.
Flair's going to be there. That was the one that I saw.
Woo!
Ric Flair?
Woo!
Oh, wow, coming home, eh?
Yeah.
That's old school.
Come back, Bill.
Where'd he go? Well, there we go.
Yes. I don't know what the heck that was.
I still have to watch that match.
Too many windows open. So now we got
Oh,
AAA. We got all kinds of coverage tonight.
Yeah. Congrats to her. The new belt collector. Tiana 2 belts.
Tiana 2 belts. Oh. Come on. Come on.
Oh, here we go, Molina. Well, now who is she facing here? Who?
We'll see.
Oh, okay. They didn't.
Unadvertised.
Oh, there's
Jobber entrance.
Bliss.
Oh, look out, Java.
Brandy Lauren.
Interesting. Not advertised as Davis' story. Oh, come on, Striker. I remember I teased Brandy maybe being that mystery knockout at Slammiversary because she had said she was flying to Nashville around that time,
Now,
but she did not show up. Maybe
is
she was
this-
backstage.
Is Brandy Lauren one that just recently got let go from NXT?
Correct.
She is.
Like not
Okay,
like real recently, but like she was part of the NXT releases.
Okay, but did she even like get the TV?
I don't know, to be honest.
Because
I think she was in some video segments with the former Punishment Martinez.
Oh,
I think she was like a background with him, I think.
Oh, okay. That doesn't count. That just means she was in a hot tub with him.
I believe that is correct.
That's a shame. That's a shame. That's what they had to use her for. Not saying that being in a hot tub with her is a bad thing. I'm just saying. How do I get out of this?
You're not gonna get out of this. You're now fully in the hot tub.
I'm insert foot into mouth. Yes. It's a shame that her in-ring credentials could not have been better used. How about that?
But I was a fan of her Ava's story. I think she had potential there. Like when they were going through, that was a time where they were going through a lot of short-lived knockouts. But I think she has potential. Oh, that was definitely going to happen, J-Bone. She wasn't showing up here just to lose. She's got a match against Deonna Purrazzo.
Oh, I'm not saying that as a surprise. I'm just,
Here's the question in the chat. Do you want to see more of Melina in the Impact Zone going forward? Oh, I get a little interesting response from J-Bone there. I wasn't expecting a... I like Melina. I'm a fan.
I like her. She was never
getting
like
a
one
lot
of
of ass from J-Bone.
She was never one of my favorites.
Okay.
I mean, she won this match, but I mean, it's not.
Little veteran leadership
coming
there,
to
though.
her rescue. Does Trey Miguel want to be her young boy?
Now she doesn't have she doesn't have any history at all with it. NWA, TNA Impact. She doesn't have any history at all. This is her first, but she does have wrestling history, and I can appreciate that.
Well, when NWA had that run last year, she was on it.
Yes, but not in this company.
No, not
She's never
that,
been involved at all in any way with this company.
No.
The only NWA I care about, J-Bone, is the NWA TNA.
I hear you.
Now.
All right, Trey.
Very interesting.
Got a feud with the strange skeleton man. Whose phone's ringing?
That is my phone.
Which?
I'm trying to call you, Bill. Pick up.
I don't think that's not a Canadian number.
Come on, pulling a Melissa Santos there. Jeez.
I guess it was a checking right now, but I think it was a spam caller.
Oh, we're meeting John Schuyler.
Who? Yeah, drummer. It is a tape show, but this is its first airing. So it's not a rerun of Impact Wrestling. It is a first airing of Impact Wrestling. Uh-oh.
Oh, we got an attack and injury there.
Juice is hurt. Juice.
Wow.
Are you telling me they don't like the juice?
Who don't like the juice?
You like the juice, J-Bone, right? You like the juice.
I like the juice.
Chuck, you like the juice.
Yes.
We all like the juice. And Chad, you like
He
the
was
juice.
really good on that Resurgence show. I really like that.
So this is the second NWA ad.
Yes.
It is. Well, and you figured with this inclusion, Madison Rain coming in. I mean, Mickey James, excuse me. They were going to have to, Oh, this is interesting. They're showing the Jordan Grace footage. Good stuff.
Hey, good for her.
Yeah, seriously.
That
So
is
we
good.
found out about this just a couple weeks ago, so it's great.
Where's her best friend, Rachel Ellerick? That's got to turn
Taking the
heel on
video.
her.
She's taking the video. That's where the video is from.
Ah. Did you find him?
Rachel's freaking out. But she's turning heel on her.
Yeah, right now, actually. This is
Maybe he's in
turning.
the closet.
Didn't see him in there.
Sometimes you get it right,
Some
sometimes you
stuff.
get it
Just
wrong.
Wait till something moves, because he was in there yesterday.
That take went down with the Titanic.
All right, I got to jump off, guys. I need to go pick up my wife. You
Okay.
enjoy the rest of the show, and everybody in the chat, don't forget, stick around for the review and keep these guys company.
Thanks, Truck.
All right.
Take care,
Good night,
man.
guys.
Go find your wife.
Uh-oh, Diva. Correct, Rambo. These are part of the show, not paid ads. And that's another thing. That turned off people. Because them being on an Impact show or mainly Impact fans, I don't think they knew the audience. Just criticizing the product of the fans of the show that were watching the show. I think that was probably not the way to go about that. And then they're anti-Access TV. But we saw as soon as they insulted Access TV, they had to change them, and then they were gone. Stay in your lane.
I gotta get this out of my brain. This visual of Caleb with a K. He looks like a reject from the Thunder from Down Under.
Oh, there you go.
I'm
I
just
thought you were
saying.
going to go a little SNL Chippendales with Chris Farley and Patrick Swayze.
No, I went worse.
You went worse.
Complete reject. And this reject is just getting tossed.
Well, you could have gone worse, J-Bone. At least you didn't go this far.
I have seen that penis.
Oh, no. Not as in I've been to the Thunder from Down Under show. I'm just saying. No, let's get that clear right now. That's...
I got it. He was in the closet.
I told you.
Oh, look, it's a table.
This is no DQ, right?
I believe so.
See, 9 times out of 10, yes, that's true, Matt Stryker. But there is a rare occasion where a table gets set up and nothing happens, and then the crowd is just feels sad. So sad. Oh, Caleb. Oh, that was crushed.
There it is.
Match was over before I got done with my notes for it. Jiminy Christmas. So he's got a broken neck and then he's got a broken body now. Congratulations. Yeah, at least he's consistent.
Hey, Jake's looking good there.
Oh, I seriously can't wait. That's right, Rambo. That collar's going to be permanent. Hey, Terrence Sullivan, what's up? So I guess we're not getting Josh Alexander and Kenny Omega.
Probably not.
Ooh, Su Young. What? What's up? It's okay. Wait, what
Very
did you
quick.
say?
Great that was that Have You Back, Mother? Great to have you back, Mother, I think. Let me see. Let me give it a little rewindy. Rewind to Rooney. The good thing about the YouTube. I hope I pleased you, Mother.
Oh.
I collected the first soul.
Oh, First Soul. Got it. Yes. Oh. Little intergender match here. Or not intergender,
Rooney.
mixed tag. Oh. A lot of mixed tag matches.
Well, that after what we saw at Homecoming.
Interesting. But I mean, it looks like fun matches, so I'm okay with that. You know, it's not like they've been doing them, every pay-per-view.
All right, we're at 20 minutes left, so we're getting closer to lining up the show.
Yeah.
Oh, the big boys.
Oh, is it me or did this? I suppose it flew because there was no commercials, hey?
Correct. For us, it did fly, J-Bud, because it was only an hour and a half.
Holy
Not
cow.
even yet. We're only a little, like right now, we'd be just starting the second hour of the show with commercials.
So yeah, it'll line up. So yeah, stick around, folks. We are going to be live just after the top of the hour with well, we're not sure who's all showing up tonight. But nonetheless, we'll get a few more people in here.
Yeah, I'm just checking here. Big Joe. BBD coming around the ring. If the Joe Doring head's going to surface, it will surface shortly. But I don't think it will.
Oh, were you in the back for this or something?
Yes, I was near the entrance.
Oh,
like not
okay.
their entrance, the entrance into the studio.
Gotcha. Oh, he's just swinging that thing.
Just swinging the danglies, J-Bone.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Sound off, chat.
Yes, this is my kind of match right here.
Yeah.
Joe Doring. One of my favorites. Main event Joe.
He's been in a few main events now, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
So what are we thinking, J-Bone? We thinking like 5 minutes after the show ends for the review?
Yeah, it's set up, yeah.
Okay. See who's there and just go live.
There you go. Yeah, truck had to take off. He had to go pick up Mrs. Truck.
Mrs. Truck. Lady Truck. I feel like if we're talking about our Canadian neighbors, it shouldn't just be Mr. and Mrs. It should be like Lady.
Lady Truck?
Yeah, Lady Truck.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I'm torn on this one. I'm going to go with Doring.
Big Joe. You know who I'm rooting for.
Oh, yeah.
I know who Slowpoke's rooting for. Who are you in the chat rooting for?
Whoa. Wow. with that forearm, Gallows starting to look like Festus. Jeez, just holding him up there. Oh my God. What a monster.
Big Joe.
Big Bad Joe. Yeah, that kind of hurt Joe too. I mean, that was a big crash for both of them. Ooh. See, Bill, you're a respected guy in this audience. See, if I was you show up late, you just kind of slowly make your way to the front.
I don't
like,
do that. I don't
"Alright,
do that. I don't do that.
Make room for
Nah.
for
No, I even made
front
sure
movement."
I was keeping in contact with Impact that day, and I was like, "Do it for TV. Don't save me a spot." I'm like, "Get a TV ready."
So you just walk through the door and watch it.
Yeah, just walk through the door. Just walk through the door. Like I said, almost always not an issue because I always try to get there very early. But
Oh yeah,
that can't always be the case when you try to squeeze a lot in.
You're a well-traveled guy, so yeah, it makes sense. Ooh.
Jay Merrick, if Joe asked me to be his Paul Heyman, you just do whatever Joe says. So I'd have to do it.
Right?
Like, whatever you say, Joe. Whatever you say. You're the boss.
All right, so are you on this side, Bill, where Gallows
I
is
am
right
no.
now? Or
No,
you're on
I
the other side?
am the opposite corner I'm standing in. Because where you
okay.
walk into the impact zone is like if you go where I'm normally sat at the corner, it's
Yeah.
on that side, but in the other end corner.
Gotcha. It's so weird not seeing Bill.
I'm there, but I'm not there.
Hey, why
Like,
is
I am there, but I'm
Falaba
in the
on
back.
It's like Falaba in the audience. Oh wait, that's not Falaba. Sorry.
Settle down, Bone Man.
Well, when the crowd starts squawking like that after the Too Sweet, I always think of Marty Skrull. I'm like, oh yeah,
Well, that
Marty
is really
Skrull.
his thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
So I thought that would put an end to it, but no.
Apparently not.
I think most of it has been put away. Like, you don't hear that much at all anymore.
That's the first time I've heard that.
But obviously, it just tells you, though, there's a good amount of wrestling fans that don't pay attention to the social medias and all, and probably have no clue about that whole movement and him being canceled. Like, they probably have no clue about what happened to Marty Skrull.
Oh my God. Through the stage.
Yowza. That's some meat right there.
So wow.
I think the Jay Merrick. Well, let's see. We got Rambo.
Jesus.
Gee.
What the fuck? Wow. He just destroyed the stage. They're both out.
Are they? They look it.
Well, what do we got here? We got 9 minutes. Good old
Dr. Ross.
Thank God Dr. Ross is there.
He's on top of it.
Yeah, he said, he's on top of and never mind. Sorry.
Get his medical bag. Give him the smelling salts.
Here comes okay, good
Coach
thing,
Demore, hey,
Hero.
Cal Hero. Open the fanny
Yes.
pack, Cal.
There you
Get
go.
the pizzles.
The smelling salts.
Yeah, that's right.
Smelling something. Is that flour?
And I want my pizzles back.
Yes. Yeah, stay out of swingers. Stay out of swingers fanny pack if you know what's good for you. Nothing good in there. Nothing but trouble.
Wait. Big LG's coming back.
Can he get up? Can he rise to
I'm
his
hearing
feet?
rumors that Lord Bison is going to start rocking the beard like Gallows.
He's working on it.
He wants to get it all braided up like that.
He's that was Tony Gunn he just pushed off.
That was Tony Gunn. It's good OV dub knowledge there, J-Bone.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
there's
right.
Big Joe. He's like, get away from me, Dr. Ross.
Whoa, you just swatted the hand.
I'm Big Joe.
Oh.
Tony Gunn, don't touch me.
Swatting away. You shoved rods. Erica.
Get out. Stay out of this no more.
Don't touch him.
There he goes. He's got the
Look at that
face.
face. Oh, God. Gallows is dead.
You pissed off, Big Joe.
Oh, nobody lives through a situation when Joe Doring pulls that face. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's like you're done. You're done, Big LG.
Yeah.
You made him mad.
I mean, there's you're going down a dark alley and you see Jason Voorhees with the ski mask on, and that's kind of scary. And then you run into Joe, and then you just faint and die. That's it. Come on, Joe.
Let's go, Joe.
What did he?
Did he give him the lariat? Mid-air lariat?
Oh, he did.
He hit the locomotion.
The camera angle was so awkward, and I heard Matt Stryker like screaming. He went, it was like, what?
Now, my question here, when seeing this live and now, is why did Brian Hebner count so slow? What injury was he selling?
Oh,
I'm a big Hebner guy, but I don't know why it was so slow. It was like a slow motion 3 count.
Drama. I don't know.
Yeah, the drama.
All right, so we got looks like we
5
got
minutes.
5 minutes. So we got a little time here.
Now, here's at the end. Did we beat out Access TV?
I don't know.
After all that? It wouldn't shock me if we did.
Well, I don't know if like we're gonna have a Kenny segment or something, or
We could have a segment still.
because that was what Ice
Or
Man
one
Intel
more
hinted at.
reminder for tomorrow.
Could be. Oh, Joe and LG are still down on Access.
So we did run ahead.
Oh, we did. Oh, well, enjoy the ending. So we get the credits, and that's it. it's a spinning. So
It's a
that's
spinning.
the
So
end.
yeah, that one's over. So yeah, we got. So I'll tell you what
4
this
minutes
shows
early.
me, J Bone. We should, I don't know about today, but I think that means we should, as soon as the access goes off the air, we can go right on for shows going forward. They're always going to end a couple minutes early.
Yeah.
I think that allows for the possibility of doing that, which is cool. I like it.
Not that
But we still got a
have
full review
ton
show.
of-
We still got a full review show.
We do. We do. So, well, that gives us just a couple extra minutes to stretch.
Yes,
If you need
for this
it.
week only. If this is
Yeah.
a trend, then we take advantage of it. Although I say this, and next week they're going to go to like 10:02 or something.
Yeah, you never know. You never know.
You never
'Cause
know.
These
You never know.
these are all different starting.
So
times and
anybody
different
watching this
formats.
that wasn't live or later, put in the comments. Like if you liked following with the YouTube like we did tonight, if that's the preferred way. I know a couple of you were watching on Access TV, but it seemed like most of you were on YouTube, or even if you're watching on Access, you were doing both, which we appreciate.
All right, so yeah, that's officially done. So yeah, join us for the review, and if you're not going to join us, because I know some people just do the live stuff and they're not interested in the review. So I'll just put this in a reminder, because I talked about this at the top of I guess it's 3 hours ago. There is a 20% sale going on for the shop, the Spreadshirt shop. Hang on, you get that link.
Linkaroony?
Yeah, where did it go? Did it disappear?
Hold on. Here you go. I just threw it
Yeah,
up.
there we go. There's the link. Thank you. Actually,
You got more there, J-Bone? You want to bring up the page, a screen of Rooney?
yeah, what the hell? Why not? Oops, not that page. Jeez Louise.
Ooh, settle down, J-Bone. What are you doing in your spare time?
No, I got two tabs or two bookmark things next to each other, and I accidentally clicked the wrong one. And I still clicked on the wrong one. Damn it. I know exactly what I'm not doing. Hang on, folks.
There you go.
I don't know whether to say congratulations or I'm sorry.
Yeah. Thanks a lot. Oh, okay. So, for some shops, they're changing the way the address is.
Oh,
They put the name in the
okay.
front. So they're in the process of changing it over. They haven't changed it over for the TNI shop. So that link is accurate. shop.spreadshirt.com / total nonstop impact. So, here, I'll do a share screen of Rooney here. There we go. So this is the site, and you got 20% off right now. 20% off starting tomorrow. 20% off starting tomorrow through the weekend. So Friday, the day of Emergence, through Sunday. So all weekend long. 20% off. So pick yourself up some stuff. We got the new Total Nonstop Impact One of the Dead logo on a bunch of different stuff. We got tank tops.
On the bag?
Make sure you get some tank tops for the end of summer. You got caps, you got bags, you got cups.
You got the Mike and Al
mugs.
hat. Very nice mug.
Yeah, a couple different styles of hat. You got the trucker hat, then you got the one that goes all the way around, a little stretchy,
Okay.
There's aprons in here.
An apron.
Who put the apron?
I need the Bowman on the grill rocking one of those bad boys.
There you go. Apparently I put the apron in there.
Apparently.
I didn't think I did, but there's a lot of different stuff in there. I mean, and there's even more stuff in there, if you're looking for something, I could put it in there.
Oh, look
There's
at this.
there's
Hey,
no
Merrick's ready to grab a
teas.
mug. Wait till
Wait till
about 2
tomorrow
hours.
to get your 20%
Yeah,
off.
get the 20% off.
Yeah, wait till tomorrow. Or after midnight, wherever you are.
Actually, it might be. I don't know. What's Australian time right now?
Oh gosh, it's like same as
Might
Mars.
might be
I don't know.
might be active. Who knows?
So there's tank tops and muscle tops for the men and women. I mean, look at this one. This blue one on the blue.
Is that blue or purple?
Actually, that looks like purple. But anyway,
That's
it looks
nice shirt
slick
there.
though. It looks slick. I had the wrong thing on there before when I was because it was actually like with the black background.
There we go. That's what I thought. I thought Jay Merrick. It's Friday. There's the future. So you might be able to get that deal right now.
You might, yeah. Just go on there, and if you click on it, you should be able to see the 20% off thing. If not,
Give it a little more time.
just wait a few hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah,
So
they
yeah,
might be waiting for an East Coast or a Central time zone to activate.
something like that. Yeah. So like it didn't show up here, but there'd be a banner across the top if you do go to it and you can see it then. So there you go. Go get yourself some
Look, it's
merch.
12 noon. It's lunchtime for Jay Merrick there.
Ah,
What a future. He's way ahead of us.
Lunchtime. There you go. So, all right, we're going to get out of here. We're going to hop in the other one, and we'll be live in just a few minutes. I'm going to stretch the bones for a bit.
Cool.
And
Hey, J-Bum, keep that to yourself.
no, I mean like take a walk. You know.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Those bones.
Yeah, not the bone. Dear God, no, just family show, Bill. Family show.
Kid show. Kid show.
Dear God. All right, so we'll see you guys in a little bit. Take care. Thanks for watching along with us.